3 questions. Just JJ, you guys started the game fine, but just kind of quickly unraveled. Quite simply, like what happened?
I think we took our foot off the gas just a little bit, and it gave them some confidence. I think they started blowing up a lot of our actions, especially trying to get the ball into dribble handoff actions. They were really physical with us, and it kind of messed up our timing and got us, on our back foot a little bit. And I think it helped them to kind of turn the game around.
And then Sabrina, you and Natasha both talked after the Minnesota game about how you guys kind of got back to that standard of Liberty basketball that you wanted to play with and wanted to continue to carry it on. I guess, how did this team seemingly revert back to the ways kind of what happened in Dallas?
I actually don't think we did revert back to the ways that we happened in Dallas. I'd say this was Liberty basketball. The way that we came out, the score might not depict it, but I'd say the effort, the energy, the intention, how locked in we were, there's no complaints on that end. I think everyone is out there trying their best, hitting the eye, getting back up, playing through it, and it just, we just didn't have enough, and we're just going through a tough stretch of games like every other day, and we just got to dig really deep and push through fatigue, push through tiredness, and find a way to be able to execute. But there's no complaints on that end of us reverting back to that team in Dallas. That team in Dallas was not what we were here tonight.
I guess, Sandy, there, obviously, as JJ said, there were some schematic breakdowns and stuff, and maybe lapses on defense, but the team also had 22 turnovers.
Yeah, possession game. I mean, that's what we spoke about. I think we had a good start here, and Connecticut got really aggressive. Now they've got a lot of playmakers, and I think we got a little tentative. We were turning the ball over, and I think we lacked a little confidence in some of the players, around Sabrina in particular. We have to stay aggressive. We have to stay in our front foot. I thought Lacan, obviously, she hurt us with their speed. I think we had some breakdowns where I overhelped and gave them easy baskets at the rim, and but I think we tried. We had a little bit of effort. There's a lot of fatigue in there. We didn't make any kind of shots, and it was hard. Turning the ball over and having to play defense, and Nelson Adota came in. Their size really hurt us. And with the rebounding, to give up 13 offensive rebounds as well as 23 turnovers, that's a lot.
We'll go over to Zoom, starting with Miles.
Hi, Jonquel. Back in 2023, you guys had that game against Dallas out of the break where you were out-rebounded a lot, and you took it on yourself to take ownership there for the team and ran off a string of double-doubles after that and kind of turned it around. When you have a game like tonight, how much can you personally put on yourself in terms of what the team needs to do on the glass?
I mean, I can always do more, but I'm guarding ball screens. I'm away from a lot of the actions. And so it's really tough to get in there, but I can always, try to do a little bit more and get in there, but we'll see.
We'll go to Jackie.
Hi all. Sandy, I just wanted to check on Leo and see if she was all right. It looked like she really got hit in the face there.
Yeah, she got hit in the eye, I think, scratched an eye, and obviously she was able to return, so hopefully she'll be okay tomorrow. She's tough, and she's trying to butt off, and she's tired, but at least she's competing as hard as she can.
Right, and Sandy, you also mentioned obviously a lot of layups didn't go in, a lot of open threes didn't go in. I guess when you all aren't shooting well, then how can you set yourselves up to win games?
Yeah, look, obviously possession game. That was our key going into the game. We still got to take care of the ball. We still got to be on our front foot on second and third side and getting 2 feet into the paint. We've got to still find ways to get JJ better looks out of our movement and their crowd. Like at the start of the game, the downhill was open, and then they congested and they got way more physical, and we just couldn't make any shots. So we got to hang in there. It's a tough stretch right now. And the beauty of it, we get an opportunity to reflect and review and come back and play them again on Sunday.
Sabrina, just for you, I guess, what are some words to describe this game?
Physical, Physical.
Okay, thank you.
We'll finish with Jeff.
Thank you. Hello, all. Good evening. Thank you for your time. Sorry it didn't go your way. Jonquel, I have a question for you. I asked your teammates this question. What's preventing this team at this point from playing a full 40-minute game? Because there were flashes tonight, 14-5 to start the game. You keep them off the scoreboard for, I believe, the first 3+ minutes of the fourth. So what's preventing this team from playing a full 40 minutes at this point?
I mean, I think we said it. I think we just gotta take better care of the ball. And you know, it's not an excuse, but it's just a situation that we're in. We're just down people right now, and people are giving what they got and playing really hard. And sometimes with the situation that we're in right now, the chips just don't fall in our favor. So I think next game we just gotta make sure we do a better job of taking care of the basketball and you know, keeping them off the boards. And I think it'll be a different outcome.
Thank you. And Coach, for you, how, if at all, did you see the complacency set in after the team started off with a 14-5 lead? Appreciate your time and insight.
Yeah, look, I think we did get off to a good start, and we talked about that they're going to come out. We're trying to say this is a pretty good team. Can be aggressive. You got different players than the last time we played them. I think you see what Rivers and Marrow and Lacan is doing. Look, we got a little bit more passive, but they got a little bit more aggressive, and it took away our being our assertiveness with what we want to do. But credit to them. They were flying everywhere. Everything was a little harder for us, and couldn't get the job done. So now it's an opportunity to go back and try and win on Sunday.